everyone is doing well. So in this video, we're going to focus on taking care of our gums, okay? So that way we prevent things like gingivitis. Gingivitis is when you have inflammation and bacteria in your gum lines, and you don't want that because then you risk losing your teeth. We want healthy gums. So the last video I did on oral hygiene, I focused on the tongue. So it's very important to brush your tongue every time you brush your teeth. But like I said, in this video, we're going to focus on the gum lines because like I said, we want to make sure that we have healthy gums. So some of the things I do to make sure that my gums are nice and healthy, of course, I go to the dentist and get my teeth cleaned every 6 months, and I have the dentist examine my teeth and my gums as well. And basically they will give you a report on how your gums are doing. They will basically measure your gums and they'll let you know like how bad or how great they are. So anyways, in this video I am going to focus, like I said, on how I make sure my gums are nice and healthy. One of the things that I like to do is rinse my mouth with salt water. Yes, salt water is so good for the gums. It helps them to stay nice and healthy. You don't have to do this every day. What I like about salt water rinsing versus oil pulling is that when you do oil pulling, you can't spit it out in your sink. You have to actually spit it out outside. But with salt water rinse, you can spit it right into your sink, and it is so amazing for the gums. I will put more information in the description box about salt water rinsing. Now I'm just going to show you how I do the salt water rinsing. I like to use distilled water, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to use the water in my sink. It really does not matter. So I use a small container. I'm going to put some water in it and then add some salt. Pretty simple. Then I'm going to brush my teeth and we're going to rinse our mouth with our water. Okay, so basically you could rinse your mouth with this at least 3 to 5 times a week for about 30 seconds. And if you do that, oh my goodness, it will help your breath nice and fresh and clean. Like I said, it will help with your gums as well to prevent gingivitis. This is a very old wise tale. People don't tell you about this because it's so cheap and it works. So I have a little bit of water, nothing crazy, and I have my salt here, and I'm just gonna pour some salt in, as you guys can see there, and then just do this to it. So we're going to sit this on the counter and then we're going to go ahead and brush our teeth. So I like to use a electric toothbrush to brush my teeth. You don't have to use a electric toothbrush, but I do recommend that you use a toothbrush with soft bristles, not medium, not hard. We're brushing our teeth. We want to protect our enamel, okay? So first I wet my toothbrush. I'm addicted to baking soda. We should all know this by now. So I'm going to just dip my toothbrush into the baking soda. I'm going to add some toothpaste. Okay. So what I've noticed that I feel like is a big no-no to me, and I'm always on this with my kids, is that when you brush your teeth, you don't want to brush your teeth together like this. Like, you don't want to brush your teeth like this. You want to slightly have your mouth open so that way you can focus on each tooth individually and give each tooth that love. And you also want to brush your gum area as well. I'm going to brush my tongue as well, but this video is not going to focus on me brushing my tongue, because I have a video dedicated to brushing your tongue. I will leave that video in the link below. And also, please brush your tongue every single time you brush your teeth. I do recommend that you brush your teeth at least 2 times a day. When you wake up in the morning, before you go to bed, and if you have time to brush it at work after lunch, that's even better. Alright guys, so like I said, this video is not focused on me brushing my tongue, but I'm going to go ahead and brush my tongue as well. Alright guys, so we got the brushing out the way. So you should brush your teeth for at least 3 to 5 minutes, like I said, at least twice a day. So I have my floss, so now we're going to floss. I really believe that flossing is the #1 way to really take care of your gums. If you brush your teeth and you don't floss, honey, you did not finish. You did not finish. You did not complete the job. So some of the things I wanted to say about flossing, and you want to make sure that you wrap the floss around your gum line and pull out. And you also want to look at your floss and see what's coming out. And what areas that it comes out more often, so that way you pay attention a lot more closely to those areas. And if you see that your gums are bleeding, that means you need to focus more on that area as well. And one more thing, this may sound gross, but you do want to smell the floss to see if it's like bacteria there. Because if you are smelling the floss and it smells really disgusting, not so great, you need to focus more on that area. And you may want to gargle with hydrogen peroxide every once in a while. And yeah, so let's get to the flossing. All right, guys, so here we go. So I finished flossing off camera. I didn't want to bore you guys with flossing. You get the gist, right? Okay, so if you see that your floss is like has a lot of particles in it, I'm not gonna say that's a big concern. You may just have a lot of spaces or tight spaces between your teeth. But if you see that your floss has a lot of blood in it, I would say that is a concern. So I would do a rinse with hydrogen peroxide and also brush my gum area with hydrogen peroxide, of course. And definitely do not swallow this, guys. Don't swallow it. Alright, so my gum area looks pretty good. My tongue looked pretty good as well. If my gums or my tongue needed a little more help, I would use the hydrogen peroxide as well. But looking good, looking good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go with the last step, and that is just rinsing my mouth with this saltwater rinse that we prepared earlier. And here we go. Let's have a toast to that Kodak smile. Okay. I'm just going to rinse my mouth with plain water. guys, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, let me know in the comments. Anything that's concerning oral hygiene, let me know, because I love this topic, believe it or not. So anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. If you like videos like this, definitely subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.